So here we are for race number 23, the final race of the season of the Axalta Truck Series, Season 10. So before we get into all the championship, talk about championships and all that good stuff, we all know that it's Orius Centaur's final race of his career, and he'll take the checkered flag here tonight for the final time. And before we get the race command, here's a little send-off video for Mr. Orius Centaur. Everyone has known the big news. You announced your retirement from the ISCR. 5 years of racing. Why did you decide to retire?
Well, I just felt after 5 years of racing in this awesome league that it was time to end my career as Orius, but I am nowhere done racing in this league.
Caution is out. This race will end under yellow, and looks like the 6th will take the victory. Alright, here we go. So the second caution is out. Orius will lead on this one. If Orius has to hold him off, the 6th is going to try to use that broken yellow line. He's looking, he's trying to draft. He's not there, he can't get him. He tries. He tried. Checkered flag. Orius wins at Talladega. Here he comes. He got some drafting help. I think Orius is gonna block him. He's gonna block him. He's gonna go to the outside. Checkered flag is waving. Here he comes. Orius scores a win at Daytona. What a crazy ride right there. There you have it. Orius, another Daytona win for him. Parker gets second, third Justin Nicholas, fourth Brendan Nicholas, and fifth DJ Curtis. His teammate is there. He's falling back. The one is closing in. He can't seem to do it. His teammate in the 8 car. To the bottom. Dixon Houston in the 41. Here they come. Can the 10 win it? The 8 and the 41 closing in fast. Here we come off the final corner. Here's the 8. Is he going to move? He's right there. Here he comes. He got Dixon right behind him. Checkered flag. Yes. Another good finish. Fourth right now. He's in the second. Well, he's about to get second. He's doing everything he can. He's now up to second. Coming off the final corner. Here comes the 07 trying to get a run. He can't get a run. Everyone's scattering all over a pace again. Here he comes. Orius is going to win Talladega again. Checkered flag is out. Here we go. And there it is. Off of 4. Orius hanging on. They're 4 wide behind him. The 5 follows him. Coming to the checkered flag, and it's gonna be the 11th, second win of the season. He'll move on to the next round. 2 more corners and just half a straightaway, and he'll take it. Off of turn 4, checkered flag. Orius will win it at Eldora. Here they come. Checkered flag is out. And Orius is gonna win it. It's gonna be a mixed win for the 72 team, but he does it here at the Brickyard. And the 28 ends up winning it. Ah, here they come. Checker flag is out. Orius is going to win the 4th Indianapolis 500. There it is. Checker on the outside. Here he goes. Side by side. Is he going to get him? He's got the lead. Role reversal kind of. But here we go. Checkered flag is out. And Cody Smart wins it. And Orius wins the championship. Orius and the number 7 who finishes 9th. Alright, here we go with the race command.
Let's get this race started! Drivers, start your engines!
So, here we go. Final race of the season. Our championship 4, Tim Randolph, Brad Cheston, Marcus Attachi, and Joe Jefferson. Marcus Attachi, the defending champion, trying to be the first to win back-to-back championships and win 2 championships in 1 series. If he wins it tonight, no one could say that he didn't deserve it, because he put on a great performance this season. All 4 drivers have all won a race. Brad Justin with the least amount with only 1. Brad Justin trying to go for his 4th championship. Unbelievable. 4 already. Tim Randolph, I believe, going for his 1st, as well as Joe Jefferson in the 18. Well, I don't think he's ever come close to a championship, and if he does, it's been a while since I've seen it. Trey Wright in the 15, Jacob Davison in the 25. Here we go. Pace truck is in for the final race of the season. Our 10th season. We've been 9 for 9 for the championships, and the green flag is out. We're underway here at Homestead, and that all can change tonight if the 97 can do it. He is the favorite. Or the Brad Justin the favorite. Maybe Brad Justin's just a slight favorite. Down the back straightaway they go. Trey Wright in the 15. The Phoenix winner. Trying to hang on to the lead. Ryan Hannigan in the 63. Pushes through. Jacob Davison in the 25. Nearly gets turned. Anderson and Tim Randolph sideways off of 4. Already. They're going at it. There's the 54, Brad Justin. His first time in the elimination style playoff system. So all he has to do is just beat 3 drivers. No bonus points, nothing. Just beat him. Hyder in the 41, trying to go for the race lead. And he'll lead that lap. Pack split. Probably almost another near wreck. Josh Kitch on the 4, the heartbreak, and almost winning at Phoenix. He could have been the one who would knock out Marcus Itachi, because he lost his spot. Look at them, 3, 4 wide. About to go 4 wide. For the race lead. Tim Randolph right in the middle of it in 5th position. Contact, contact. How do they save it? Just keep an eye on this mid-pack right here. Brad Cheston in the middle. This is horrible. Oh, trouble, trouble, trouble. Tim Randolph sideways with Kevin Carter. Hannigan in the 63 in the wall. Hey, don't go 5 wide. Oh, near trouble again. Oaks is around. Oaks goes around. Right in front. Brad Lewis upside down. Joe Jefferson's involved. Tim Randolph nowhere to go. Runs into Brad Lewis and his truck is destroyed. And now that's 1. Out of the 4. Makes the other 3's job easier, and just like that, Tim Randolph's chance at a championship is done within 6 laps. Alexander Hyder, the race leader, will take a look at the replay. Stephen Oaks in the 21. Looks like he might have got turned by, he got turned by Jacob Davison in the 25. Just got underneath, came back up. Looks like they were going to save it, gone to Brad Cheston. That's what's got him around. Usually they use the sometimes when it happens, the truck that gets hit is acts as a cushion. Kevin Carter involved. Brad Lewis goes upside down. Tony Green, David Davison involved as well. And looks like Brad Lewis was okay. I mean Tim Randolph, and then he just nowhere to go on the outside. The entire outside line just blocked. Joe Jefferson got away with minor damages. He was right in the middle. Well, not really in the middle. He was on the top. And I thought he was going to hit Oaks. And it looks like he was going to be alright. Got on the brakes. There's Brad Lewis again, upside down. That flip looks familiar. Looks like it was going to tumble. He goes to the outside. There's like no chance. Absolutely no chance.
That's a tough break for Tim Randolph. He had a real good season. But tonight will not be his night. And let's ride on board with the 18 of Joe Jefferson, who was right in the middle of things. Went to the bottom. Just got caught up, but very little damages. Ah, right. Mike Wallace, Talladega. Brad Lewis. That flip rear looks like Mike Wallace back in 2011. Kind of similar. Maybe like 50%. But there's the first caution of the night. 2 playoff championship contenders involved, but one of them is out. And yeah, we'll take you back to the restart. Lights are out, getting ready for the green. The A truck having the restart in front of the leaders. So that's 30 trucks remaining on the racetrack. Brad Justin in the 54. Here he is in 8th. Marcus Itachi right behind him in 9th. And Cody Locke in the 2, up in smoke. Not the way he went in on the season. Cody Locke had that crazy push to get into the playoffs in the last race at Michigan. Green flag back underway. Joe Jefferson is 28th. To the inside of the 8 truck. It was definitely slow. Lighting Blaze in the 2nd season. Not good. Just not a good season for both the Nemco. Is it Nemco? Motorsports truck. 8 and 87. Aureus in 87. Could he pull off a huge one? Oh, Hyder in the 41 nearly gets turned. Aureus has come close twice. Twice. Playoffs. You know the story. And in Michigan, he almost got in as well by points somehow. Patrick Pugh in the O2 truck in the lead. He won Daytona. Could he win Homestead? Might be. Yeah, won Texas too. Forgot about that race. Marcus Itachi in the 97 now in front of the 3. Now up to 4th. Three wins this season versus 1. Did not make it in by a hair. There he goes, 3 wide for 2nd place. There's Joe Jefferson back there battling with Jay Jefferson. He's gonna have to hope for something to happen to these two. Marcus now takes the lead. He's in front. And now we wait for all the trucks to get by. If he wins this stage, obviously there won't be extra points. And points do not carry over. Alright.
It'll be 1 to go this time, bud. Caution's down, caution's down, caution's down. Keep digging, come on.
Cody Locke with a camshaft. And here comes Jacob Davison in the 25. Looks like he'll be the stage winner. Trey Wright looking to take 2nd. So at the line, it'd be Jacob Davison, so that's 10. Marcus is 2nd. But no points for him. So Trey Wright will be 8th. 8 points, 4th, Aureus. Josh Cajo 5th. Max Iverson 6th. Al Legacy 7th. Greg Graff 8th. Patrick 9th. And Fitzwater Sr. 10th. That is your stage results. And Brad Justin did not finish on the top 10, so he didn't steal any stage points. But Marcus actually stole 9 stage points from the guys. But there's your stage results. We'll skip you to the restart. 10 to go and they take the green. Jacob Davison in front. Pace truck is in. Davison, who won Martinsville early in the season, got him into the playoffs, but did not make it far. He's 12th in the standings. Green flag. Trying to get top 10. Greg Graff in the 6th in the pit road. Single fall for the most part, but there goes Trey Wright now to the inside. Brad Cheston in the 54, all the way down to 13th. Adam McDowell now making a move on him. There's Joe Jefferson slowly working his way up, but 9 to go. Anything can happen here. Here we go, green white checker. Oh my god. Everyone's gonna wreck. One spot closer now. Cheston hanging on to 13th position. Or not, now she's down to 14th. Mark is not being aggressive. He stays behind Jacob Davison. Well, there he goes, looking for the lead now. Trying to get double trophies. He does have the most wins this season. And another win will make it 4. Which I don't think anyone has done in the Truck Series yet. So Marcus trying to make history 3 times. Back to back. Same 2 in the same series. And 4 wins in the trucks. Wow, that's a lot of things to accomplish in one night. There goes Trey Wright in the 15. That lead didn't last long. Trey Wright looking for 2 in a row. Orius in the 87. How great would it be if he were to win it in his last race ever? He's come close twice. 3rd time's a charm. Right? Well, we'll see. Jefferson's got by Jeff Preston in the 88. Closing in on Chris Kyle. And here comes the 87. This will be really popular. Everyone on their feet. At least he leads a lap in his final race. Marcus Itachi slowly losing a few spots, but Brad Cheston is still pretty far back in 17th the last time he hit the line. I think he's still a 17th. Pretty clean race for Homestead. They were pretty crazy at the start, but right now they are going 3-4 wide, but not a lot of contact being made. And Marcus just lost a whole chunk of spots, and that allows the 54 to close in on him. 4 wide for 2nd place. Contact. Oh, the 97's on the wall. Trey Wright right in front of him. Caution. And we're going to go into overtime. We're going into overtime. If that caution came out a lap early, it would have been a 1-lap shootout. But the race will be decided. And the championship will be decided in a green-white checkered finish. Oh my god. Can't script it any better. Well, not yet. Who knows? Could be a boring green-white checkered. But we'll see. Alright, let's take a look at the replay. There were 4 wide. Hyder, Anderson, Legacy, and Trey Wright. And yeah, Legacy and Hyder got together. Marcus gets in the back of the 20. Gets into Trey Wright and both of them spin. I think that spin saved Marcus a lot because he lost a lot of spots, got into the wall. And if they didn't spin out, there would be no yellow. And he would probably would have lost him the championship. Yeah, both the guys got by him. The whole pack got by him. And that's the problem with this elimination style format. That something like this could happen. When you're up front of you're ahead of everyone for the entire race, but then something like this happens and it just throws it all away. But thanks to the green-white checker rule that we implemented, I think about 2 years back, there's no, well, there is some panic, but at least it's not over. Because this race would have ended on a yellow, and then it will be over. Alright, so we'll see the results of the line, then we'll take you to overtime. So Orius will lead, Anderson will be on his outside. So as of now, Brad Cheston, who's in 13th, and Joe Jefferson actually made a pit stop. He drops back to 25th, trying to take advantage of those fresh tires. Maybe, but it's a lot of spots. So Marcus is actually now 20th, and Greg Graff had a suspension and gearbox for the 51. There were 27 trucks restarting. And this overtime finish, and yeah, what a good way to end out the season with the overtime finish. Alright, let's take you to it. Alright, here we go. 2 laps left in the final season. Although if they get another yellow before the white, then we add another 2 laps. Orius in his final race in the lead. Can he finally do it? And what a way to go out in your final season. Final race to win the race. Brad Cheston right now looking for his 4th championship. Marcus is actually not too far back from behind him, but he's on the outside line. Joe Jefferson in the 18 trying to pull off a big upset. He's a bit farther back, but you never know, man. Homestead, it's just a wild racetrack. It's probably the best cookie cutter race, that 1.5 mile racetrack out there. Green flag. 2 to go. 2 laps to go. Clean restart. No one making any crazy moves yet. Anderson with a slightly better restart. Oh, there's a contact between the leaders. Pushing and shoving as hard as they can. Oh, there goes the 02. There goes the 4, the 13. Light still green. No, now it's yellow. The 02 truck shooting back right in front. Oh my god. Cheston and Marcus just squeezed through at the line. Bryant Butcher takes the yellow, but it's not over yet. We go again. And our first time this season, we're going to have 2 attempts at a green-white checkered finish. Alright, so Ryan Butcher this time will lead, and we will take a look at the replay first. First, Josh Cagel and Jay Jefferson. Looks like he came down on the 13. They got collided with the 10. They both spin out. I thought they were going to throw the yellow, but it probably wouldn't even matter if they did. They just spin, and here comes the big wreck, the 0-2. First, then you get from the bottom all the way to the top. Takes out Kyle Hannigan, Anna McDowell, and they cause their own little wreck here. My god, all 3 of them missed it, but how close was the 97 and the 54? Let's ride the 54 first. I thought Chester was going to get collected for sure. I don't think he even slowed down a bit. Maybe he did. Yeah, a little bit, it looks like, yep. Great reaction by Cheston. Now we see the 97. Marcus Atachi. He avoided 2 wrecks. O2, then the 50, then behind him. Well, you can't see from the roof cam. But how about the chase cam? A lot better. He almost got clipped by Alexander Rowe. How close was it? About 2, well, not as close as we thought, but still pretty close. Alright, let's see the results of the line. See who's in or out. It's gotta be at least a few trucks. They're gonna pull behind the wall. So 4 trucks will be out. David Davison, Chris Kyle. Jay Jefferson will finish 25th, and Adam McDowell will finish 24th. Okay, second attempt at a green-white checkered. Second attempt at an overtime finish. Will they make it? Nah, I think we're gonna have at least 6 attempts. Will be a record. 3 is the most. And I was back when we didn't have unlimited attempts. Let's see who can break that record for the final season. Not the final season, final race of season 10. Here we go. Pace trucks in. Ryan Butcher, Aureus, Centaur. Green flag. 2 laps to go. Davison with a good restart. All over the back bumper of the 22 of Ryan Butcher. Another driver who's been struggling all season. Looking for a win. There's Brad Cheston, the 4th. Contact between Davison and Anderson. And oh, trouble! 54! Cheston's around! More trucks collected. This time they can't get through. Marcus is involved. Where's Joe Jefferson? There he is. Alright, attempt number 3. Ryan Butcher again will take the yellow. And we'll take a look at the replay. Alright, here from the aerial view, Hyder was all over Aureus. Aureus just had a terrible restart, just could not get going. Hyder with no patience trying to push him in, then he just flat out just dumped him. That hooks Brad Cheston into the wall. Derek Campbell, Fitzwater, and then the 8 and the 88, Alexander Rowe, Marcus Atachi. He gets hit by Stephen Oaks that just forces him into Cheston. Josh Cagel, Ryan Hannigan, but very little damage on these trucks. They should be good. They should have to do it again. Don't have to, not do it again, pull behind the wall, I don't even know what I'm saying. Okay, so that's it. We'll restart once again. See the result of the line first. Attempt number 3. Yeah, the thing cut off because my mic unplugged. And fraps flip out when you unplug your mic while you're recording. But I got the results safe. But green flag's out. Here we go. Joe Jefferson now in position to win this championship. With Brad Cheston behind and Marcus Atachi behind. There they are, but not too far behind. Will we see another wreck? This time clean off of 2. This time to make it at least half to the back straightaway into turn 3. Oh, the 98 and the 49. Davison gets punted out. Alexander Road and Celius Wolf. White flag. Alright. No record today. We're gonna finally end the season here. 2 laps to go. Joe Jefferson, he is clear all the way through. Just pray that he doesn't wreck in these final half lap. Marcus back there. Brad Chesson has no chance. Ryan Butcher trying to win it here. Joe Jefferson, one last corner. Ryan Butcher, he's gonna win the final race of the 10, and Joe Jefferson wins it at Homestead-Miami Speedway. Wins the championship. And Ryan Butcher wins the Homestead-Miami. I just screwed up so bad. But there it is. The underdog prevails once again. Joe Jefferson, who hasn't won a race until Darlington. And, oh wait, no, he won Pocono. Right. But he still wasn't the favorite. He was still a big underdog. And Joe Jefferson, his first championship, finally. He beat the top dogs, and we're 10 for 10 now. Marcus Itachi could not do it. Oh, so close. Got caught up in 2 wrecks. That cost him. He had a good truck all night long, and just couldn't do it. But that's how it is with these playoff formats. Brad Cheston, who almost got his 4th championship, but he lost once again. He finally lost again. 3rd time he's lost. So, yeah, but still, Brad Cheston again, another close. If you were to win another one, I think everyone thinks it's rigged, or something, or just Brad Cheston's just a robot. He can just win everything. But let's take a look at the full race results finally. So Ryan Butcher gets one right at the end of the season where it counts. Well, yeah, I guess where it counts. So he wins the win. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Hyder getting 2nd place. Derek Hamill 3rd. Tony Green 4th. Max Anderson 5th. Joe Jefferson, our champion, finishing 6th. Noodles 7th. Mew 8th. Preston 9th. And Alexander Road 10th. Fitzwater 11th. Davison 12th. Trey Wright 13th. And Marcus Itachi finishing 2nd in points. 14th. On Steve Weiss 15th. Al Legacy 16th. Celius Wolf 17th. Aureus 18th. Ron Hannigan 19th. Josh Cajo 20th. Stephen Oaks 21st. Brad Chesson 22nd. 3rd in points. Tim Randolph obviously 4th. And Lightning Blaze finishing 23rd. So that is it here at Homestead-Miami Speedway. We'll now take you to victory lane. Then we'll show you the points and then the statistics for the entire season. So here are the full official point standings after race number 23. Joe Jefferson, the champion, with 2 wins, 6 top 5s, and 8 top 10s. Marcus Itachi finishing in 2nd, 3 wins, the most out of everyone. 5 top 5s and 8 top 10s. Brad Cheston with 1 win, 5 top 5s, and 9 top 10s. And Tim Randolph, who had his chance at the championship cut short on lap 6, finishing 4th with 2 wins, 7 top 5s, and 8 top 10s. Well, you did not use the Kevin Harvick rule for the Truck Series once again, so the points did not reset, it just stayed the same. Patrick Mew finishing in 5th, Chris Kyle finished 6th, Noodles 7th, Derek Hamill 8th, Josh Cajo 9th, Travis Chapman 10th, Jacob Davison 11th, Trey Wright 12th, Cody Locke 13th, Tony Green 14th, David Davison 15th, and Jake Jefferson finishing last in the chase standings. 11 top 10s by Josh Cagle, tied with Brad Lewis, who also has 11 top 10s, but finished 21st, and Jake Jefferson finished having 10. So 3 drivers able to get more than 9 top 5, top 10 finishes. Jeff Preston, Brad Cheston, both of them got 9, so all the Brads, no, well, both the Brad, no, never mind, I don't know why I confused myself. Outside of the playoffs, Stephen Oaks, the highest playoff. No wait, no, he has 10, not Jay Jefferson. Stephen Oaks has 10 top 10s. Yes, Stephen Oaks, he has the most. That has the highest runner, finishing finisher in the points without that Burns in the chase. Ryan Hannigan, 18th. Max Anderson, finishing 19th with the win. Hyder was able to get out of that top 30. Oops. Don't know if you heard that. I have my headphones on my neck. But, and then where was I? Right, and then Jeff Preston, Brian Butcher with the win at Homestead, finishing 23rd, gained 2 spots. Adam McDowell losing 1, 24th. Orius in his final season, finishing a very disappointing 25th place, who almost got his last win in his last race. That would have been the best way to go out, but sadly he couldn't do it. The horse ass could not do it. Greg Graff, 26, losing 2 spots, who led the points very, very early in the season, but that's about it. Alexander Rowe gained 1 spot, another driver. Disappointing season. Zach Fitzwater Sr. as well. Lightning Blaze losing 2 spots. Hans Device, Al Agassi, Kevin Carter, the lowest with the win. That Dover race was pretty much all he had to show for. It's, well, maybe a few top 5, top 10 finishes there, but just struggled. Just flat out just struggled. And Celius Wolf probably ties Aaron Carlson with the worst season ever, with 0 wins, 0 top 5s, and only 1 top 10. I thought he wasn't going to go. I thought he was going to go the entire season without a top 10 finish, but he was able to get one. But he's the only driver to not score a top 5 finish. And oh wow, Chris Conn with only 1. So is Al Legacy also with 1. But you can save for wins and all that. Full statistics, as you know, the green-white checkered. Actually, let me reset the ratio. Alright, so as you know, the statistics are screwed up because we do a green-white checkers, so none of this is accurate. Points breakdown, maybe points breakdown is probably the only one correct, but what the hell is points breakdown? No one cares. The names are all in alphabetical order, and number of races scored, so all 23 starts. Right, yeah, green white checker does screw that up. Okay, screws up a little bit. Top 5 starts. Yeah, that's 23. I don't even know how this thing calculates it. I gotta look it up in the manual. But the most wins, of course, that's to Marcus Tachi with 3. David Davison, Jay Jefferson, Joe Jefferson, Patrick Mew with 2. Most top 5s was by Tim Randolph with 7. Joe Jefferson, Travis Chapman, Jay Wright with 6, and Alexander Hyder with 5, and the rest with 5 as well. Top 10 was Brad Lewis and Josh Cage, were both tied with 11. Stephen Oaks 10th, Brad Cheston 9, as well as Jeff Preston with 9. Most poles, yeah, that's screwed up. Most laps, yeah, laps led, think so. And miles, yeah, that's all messed up. But general statistics, the fastest average was actually at Homestead-Miami Speedway. Ryan Butcher was the winner, 166.356 was the speed. Slowest average was at No Surprise, Eldora Speedway. Tony Green was the winner, 56.158 miles an hour was the speed. Biggest margin was at Canadian Tire Motorsport Park, pretty much, I guess, rounded up to 9/10 of a second. And the closest margin was Kansas Speedway. Tim Randolph was the winner of that race. Fastest pole was at Phoenix. Josh Cagel was the fastest, was the driver, 28.749. That might be because of green white checkered, because I know he didn't get the pole for that race. I don't think, did he? No, he did. I don't think so. Slowest pole was actually at Homestead-Miami with 31.115. Most lead changes was at Daytona, our one and only event at Daytona, with 17. But the most leader was at Chicagoland with 13. And the most yellow was at Eldora with 8. And the most trucks running was at Atlanta Motor Speedway with 32. And the most DNS was at North Wilkesboro Speedway with 19 trucks retiring from that race. So, that is all for our 10th season of the Axalta Truck Series. A pretty unpredictable season once again, as we had a lot of crazy finishes in like Bristol, Kansas, and all that. And with Aureus retiring this season, announcing his retirement before way back when the season started. I forgot when exactly, but he said he was going to retire in the Truck Series, and not the season he won it, obviously. But Joe Jefferson, we all know Joe Jefferson. We all know a lot of ups and downs, mostly downs, but he finally broke through and got his championship finally. Great run by the 18 team, another underdog win. Marcus Thatch, Brad Chiston, and Tim Randolph were all heavy favorites. You could say all heavy favorites over Joe Jefferson, who picked up a lucky Pocono win after Aureus blew turn 3, but definitely earned the Darlington win that got him into the round of 4, and eventually beating the other guys to win the championship, although had some assistance with the overtime finishes, but he still got it. He beat them, so he's your champion. So that is all for season 10. Our next series is most likely going to be the Sportsman series, but we might run an ARCA series in between, or a smaller series. But other than that, thank you guys for watching, thank you guys for joining, and we hope to see you in the next series.